Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a pretty awesome new money-making method that obviously wasn't available before the Doomsday Heist DLC was added into the game. So I saw this method posted on the GTA Online Reddit by a user Orion Vivo, and his title was, I've got a $160,000 per hour money-making method. And that obviously interested me, and what he showed off was pretty cool. So essentially, in order to start this, you're going to need to be a VIP and then have one friend who's in on this with you, who is going to be able to participate. So again, you need to be a VIP and hire at least one bodyguard so that you can start the VIP challenge called Salvage. Now, you also need to change into your scuba suit, which was also added in the Doomsday Heist DLC. Now, if you don't know how to get the scuba suits, what you have to do is go up to the front desk of any clothing store, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then the scuba suits will be there in a variety of different colors and patterns. So yes, there is a little bit of an upfront cost. You need the scuba suit, but you're going to be able to make this money back very quickly. So once you change into your scuba suit, you need to start the salvage mission, and then it will take you to the location where you need to collect the checkpoints underwater. Now, this is a pretty easy task to do, and it honestly shouldn't take you that much longer than about 8 minutes. Now, what's great about this is you get $20,000 just for collecting the checkpoints, and then you get a $19,000 bonus for collecting them all. So in total, it gets you about $39,000 in about 8 minutes. And what's great about this is the cooldown time is only 5 minutes, and you can rinse and repeat this process, which is incredibly awesome. Now, a couple things about this is it can be done in full public sessions, or it can be done with no one at all. Now, the reason this works so well in public sessions is no one is going to bother you in the depths of the sea. You're pretty much free from griefers, which is actually quite nice because none of the things that they can really use to grief you work underwater. So it should also be noted that this can be done in closed sessions, so you really don't have to even do them in a public session if you want. But anyways, getting back to the salvage job, the reason this works so well is because it is tailor-made for the scuba suit. So if you were to normally do this during the salvage mission, you would have to either use the really slow submarine, which would take you ages, or you would have to swim trying to collect rebreathers. If you didn't collect the rebreathers, you would run out of breath, and you'd obviously have to go up to the surface, and that just wouldn't work really well at all. So this is perfect for the scuba suit. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the best new money-making method that you can do out of all the things in online, but it's certainly a great intermediary for the usual grind with businesses. And on top of that, you could end up splitting the take with your associates, and they end up getting an extra $5K on top of it, because they're inside your organization. So even though the associate really isn't doing anything, he still wins by collecting the payment for being a part of your group. Now, I feel like an infomercial salesman here, but wait, there's more. It turns out you can actually do this with the Stromberg, one of the newest vehicles released in the Doomsday Heist update as well. And the Stromberg is pretty quick underwater. By far, definitely the fastest submarine-style vehicle we have in the game. So using it with the Stromberg is incredibly easy in order to end up doing. So you could choose the scuba suit, or you could do the Stromberg if you really wanted to. Now, I have heard some people saying that after a few times, the cooldown timer will go up to 9 minutes, and in sometimes can be 30 minutes. But what you can do when that happens is you could just start up another challenger job. You could do a quick sightseer. You could do a headhunter in each of the 5-minute cooldowns, and honestly, that would probably make you around an extra $150,000 per hour. So doing this in a combination of other things is incredibly useful, but now salvage is actually a viable way to make money. Before, it really wasn't, because swimming for those underwater checkpoints, doing the rebreathers, that was tedious. Now that you either have the scuba suit or the really fast underwater Stromberg, it's incredibly easy to get done. So I will leave the post in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Some users were claiming that they were getting $220,000 an hour, which is quite nice. Now, if you were to hypothetically do this for 24 hours, so one day of getting, what was it, $160,000 per hour, that means for a 24-hour period, that would be $3,840,000 a day. Now, obviously, no one is going to do that for one day straight, but now you know that you have this new method that you can do to make some extra money. Now, let's say one of the commenters on that post was right, and you can get closer to $220,000 per hour. Well, if you were to do that for one straight day, it would be $5,280,000. So I personally think this is pretty cool. And if you had completely ignored the salvage missions up until now, you might want to go back and do it, because some of the new items that were added in the Doomsday Heist update have made this a, number one, way easier method to do it. And number two, because of that, it's now an incredibly viable option for making money in between some of your bigger sales and your business ventures. But anyways, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to be trying this out for yourself, or if you have any other tips or tricks as well for making money in the Doomsday Heist DLC. Like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.